Hi there, it's Elaine here and welcome back to my channel, Chattylaine Creates. And today we're going to do part 3 of what is a glue book, my mini series I've been doing. And today we're going to do a magazine harvest. Well, 2 magazines, Ideal Home and Elle, for my colour glue book. Now, normally when I go through a harvest, I tend to just pull everything out that I want from a magazine, but I'm going to try and keep it simpler so that, you know, I'm only really going to be looking at what I pull out for the colour one in this video, just to simplify it for you. Now, in the colour glue book, there are specific colours that I am really kind of needing. I mean, like for instance, I've got a whole page in the orange that has got nothing on it whatsoever. Well, it's got this little bit at the bottom. Obviously there's still some patches, and I'm still looking for something to go underneath the circles in that one. So I need to look for orange. The yellow, I do have quite big patches still, and that's a whole page there of yellow. So I need to look for orange and yellow. And the thing is, when you're harvesting, you can sometimes go, oh yeah, I've got to have that out now, you know. So there's quite a lot of big patches of pink that I haven't quite got covered yet. There's a whole page there of pink, then that goes into brown. I've got a brown page there, big patch of brown, so that's another colour, pink, brown. There's completely double page there, and this is the end of the brown going into green. Don't need green. There's still some white and odd bits of black and white, but I know I need more silver, a little bit of silver maybe. I think there's a whole page of silver there. Most of the copper's done. Yeah, so some of the metallics as well. So yellow, orange, pink, actually purple. I didn't show you purple, did I? I think there's quite a bit of purple that's not got anything on. There's big patches of purple there. Oh yeah, whole page is nearly there. So purple, pink, brown, yellow and orange. So they're sort of 5 colours basically we need to find. And I know, because I had a little look through this because it only come a couple of days ago, and I think we might get lucky with some of those colours. So for instance, this, it's got all these different colours on it, but predominantly the background is bluey kind of colour. So you could put that on a blue page if you wanted to, but you still have got quite a lot of colour going on here at the bottom. There's sort of a greeny background. It's got cakes. It's one of the loaf adverts, which I love. This is the bed one though. I'll probably have that out. See, there's a nice, is that red? Yeah. It says not sure how to use bold orange shades. That must be a very deep orange, because it looks more red. There's a start of some orange there. This sort of pinky. It's quite an interesting page. Just decorating some nice pink furniture. Cut that out. Look at that for a green page. Now, I'm not a person that uses a lot of words. I do cut words out. I tend to like the ransom word, you know, I make my own words up for very like rainbows, like I've done, and on the colour book front I put rainbows, and they're all different colour letters, and I've sort of done it that way because I couldn't find what I wanted, which is quite useful. And on the in the what do you call it, my brain's gone dead, in the collective I would use the letters, so you could have something, maybe not that one, but you know, something like this where you could cut the letters out. Sometimes they're a bit bigger than that. See, that's a rug that could go on the brownsy type of page. Oh, look at that, terracotta. That's lovely. Trouble is with terracotta, it's between sort of brown and orange, and there are different tones of that green chair there. That's sort of a peachy colour, isn't it? Hopefully you're not getting too much glare. See, this is a yellow room. That could go on a yellow page. And this is orange furniture as well. Look at that yellow table. The trouble is with something like that is you've got to try and cut the flowers out as well, because it's all part of the scene, and then that starts to become difficult. But if you take the whole page and put it, say, on the orange page, but it could go on the orange yellow join. I wonder if I can get it on there. Let's have a look. So it is always handy to have your book with you. I could cut it down that bit, and that would probably fit in there. I'll do that. So from about there to wherever you want it to end up there, it's got orange, it's got yellow. I can put that on there, look. Brilliant, we'll have that. And that's quite good for a yellow page, so we'll have that out as well. I'm all for doing it in the moment. I'm not, oh, I'll come back to that. No, pull it out. I know it means that you've got a pile, but the thing is, you've already designated where it's going. So, and you know you're looking for that colour, so you're going to use it. It's not going to hang around too long. You've already decided where it's going before you've pulled it out. If you're not sure, then leave it in the book if you don't know if you're going to use it. But like that one, I know I was going to use it, so out it came. I do tend to harvest through a whole book and then sort it, and I'll always have a vision of where it's going anyway when I pull it out. See, this again is sort of a terracotta-y, very pale, sort of orangey colour. It could go on the orange page, but it's too big. I don't really want a big image like that. Plus it's got green in it, I don't want it. But like, you know, that green sofa is got a green in the room, and you can have the whole of that. Take off the words, you've got all of this bit, you can go all the way across there, and that could go on a green page if you wanted it to. It's got a bit pink in it, but it's all right. You do it how you want. That's a good pink, I suppose. It's sort of a salmony pink, isn't it? In the children's room. This is the thing with kind of home magazines. the whole room revolves around the colours, and so if you're looking for a specific colour, it's quite a good magazine to go through. I mean, look at that chair. What colour do they call it? Doesn't really say. I mean, to me it looks kind of a red, but it's also got a pink tinge to it. But then if you get different light on it, it could look orange. You just don't know. The trouble is with, you know, magazines, it's all about light and the way it hits it. That's a nice sofa, sort of a kind of tealy green. Look at that. I like that. But again, it's probably got too many colours in it. Which one do you put it on? It's got a nice orange chair there. That needs to come out. Because I've got, I don't know if I've got any chairs on the orange page at the moment. Let's have a look. Let us have a look. There's a sofa with a black with an orange cushion. Got Tiger. No. Well, I've got that little stooly thing, which is very odd. It looks like it's, you know when they make animals out of balloons? It looks a bit like that, doesn't it? Can you see? Can I stop it glaring so you can see it? This one here. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of glare on there. But it's always good to have a vision on what you're looking for when you go into a magazine, especially for the colour one. Look at that. Pink, and I would say that's a teal colour. So you could put it on the teal page and only have a small amount of pink behind it. Or, you know, you can use it. I would probably use that as a inspiration page piece. There's blue and red. I love that. That's great. I love the checkerboard cushion. If you just wanted something for the red page, you can just cut that out. They do always put writing on the bit you don't want them to put the writing on. That's the only trouble. See, I love the numbers, but they're written over them, so you can't see them very well. There's a nice blue bathroom. Pink bed. I also look at the letters for the collective. You can use some of those letters on the pages if you wanted to, or the actual words, the whole words for an M. Modernism, minimalism and modern are both M's. You could cut that whole thing out and put it on your M page. There's another blue sofa, or the same one from a different angle. There's a blue bed. It's quite a nice blue kitchen. Here it is. It's nice, isn't it? I like that. Everywhere at the moment. Orange cooker, look at that. He might need to go on my orange page. There's not much of it in there. It's mainly the blue. He's going to have to come out a second. Nice orange cooker. Dual fuel range cooker. So there's one for an orange page that I need. Look at that, pink and blue. Well, kind of a grey blue. Wow. Don't think I'd have that in my kitchen. But then I'd have red in mine, and a lot of people probably wouldn't do that. When I get it done, I want red. It looks nice together. It's a good tonal, but I don't think I'd have it in my kitchen. Might have it in my bedroom, but not in my kitchen. So I think that's about it for that one, for the colours that we're looking for anyway. Don't really see much. There's the odd bit of brown, but not really anything to jump out at me. So this, on this page, this is India, and I could cut that out and these for my places in my collective. I haven't got much on that page, but that looks really nice, doesn't it? You can't really see much of the tower, which is a shame because I like towers. So I'm going to pull that one out and I'll put that one on my places. I think that, oh, look at that. Coffee, never mind. Coffee liqueur or something they put in it. I don't like coffee. Can't drink coffee, can't tolerate it. I've had this sofa out a few times. By the time you cut that out, you've only lost a little tiny bit if you cut that off. But yeah, that would be good for a brown page. Look at that one. That's got no writing on it whatsoever. That's brilliant. What colour is it? Probably white, I would think. Or cream. It might be on the white page, alright. I love that floor. Black and white. It's the cover. I only use the cover of the magazine to go on the cover of the books because they're thicker. They can sort of cope with being bashed about a bit more. So this is L, and again we're looking at the colour and anything for any of the pages in my collective. Need some black and whites. I love that. Look at all those hats. They'd go on my hat page, couldn't they? I don't know whether I might be able to cut them out individually and do it that way, but that would be, should we have that out? Yeah, go on then. We'll take that out, and that one we'll figure that one out. Look at that for on a red page. She looks a bit miserable. I don't like her. You know, it can put you off by having a miserable looking model. Look at that. I love that. That would be my big one on the weird page, on a weird what do I call it, a high life. So I go with a bit of strange fashion, but I love the pattern. It's brilliant, isn't it? I won't wear it, but I love it. This is quite a nice black and white one because it's got quite a lot of jewellery in there. She's quite pleasant looking. They're nice colours, pink and blue. Oh, I love that. And she's got quite a nice stance. You could put her, I don't know if she's in grey or white. It looks like it's a slight purpley hue to it. Lilac-y. I like her sitting on the handbag handle, so I have that out. They're sort of unusual, more unusual, that I would probably put in my High Life glue book. This one's quite fun, another black and white. I like that one. I'm always attracted to shoes, and I always have loved slingbacks, as I call them. I don't know whether they still call them that now. Yeah, with a nice little heel. Nice, I like that. Don't know what's on the other side. Oh wow. Might have to think about that one. I quite like these Fendi adverts. They all seem to be quite brightly clothed, but I think Fendi is the actual bag, isn't it? But I like the clothing, and the background always seems to be like this sky, and I might put some of that on my sky page to fill in with. That'd be quite useful. It's a nice blue. Don't really want Da Vinci or whatever his name is. I can't say it. Da Vinci. I don't know. So she's got yellow, and this is sort of a mustardy, beigey colour. You could probably get away with putting that on a yellow page. The gold watch. I mean, there's only so many watches I want on the gold page. That's one gold dress, isn't it? They always put Michael Kors collection right through the middle of it, which is a bit annoying. Love the dress. Ooh, perfume bottle. My perfume bottle page is getting a bit full up, so I'll leave that in there for now. Her eyes are they're kind of, they look a bit orangey. And her coat looks orange, so we'll take her out. I might put her eyes or something on the orange page. Oh, look at that. I love that. I know what page that would go on. Nothing on the back. I don't know if you have seen my other part one. There was a page with lots of stripes, coloured stripes. So I wonder whether she would go on that page, in that page in my highlight book, because they're all similar sort of brightly coloured stripes. Really like that. She might be a bit too big. I don't know. We'll see. This is pretty. Oh, look at the shoes. The shoes page is nearly full. I'm also thinking of starting I think the way I would do a random glue book is I would choose a main piece and then have things go with it, probably more colour wise, but they don't actually have to, or they could just be, you know, a whole shoes page, and they could be all sorts of colours. I think my random would be a similar thing to what I do already, rather than the way Nicole does it, where she has square images and she just puts them over a page randomly. I don't know how she picks them. I think sometimes they've got slight colour, comparison of similar colours in the images, and as I say, I just, everything revolves around colour for me. More watches. This is an unusual combination. Not really one that I particularly like. Shoes, bags, accessories generally I just like. I've always had a number of handbags, or purses as you ladies in America would call it. A purse for us is what you would probably call a wallet. A wallet is what a man carries here, and we carry a purse with our money in it, and that goes into a handbag. Yeah, it's funny how the different terminology means slightly a different thing between our two lands. There's lots of pink going on there, isn't there? I love the background. That'd be nice on a pink page. It's got a few other colours, purpley colours in there. Oh my god, look at that. I love it. I think that one would go in my High Life book, and I'd have it as a double page spread. I might end up covering some of these up, but it's such a glorious amount of colours, and it's basically on flowers, boom blooms, the twee florals of summer gone by, wilted long ago, blossoming in their place, wild look at me flowers and foliage in intense shades, psychedelic patterns and tactile textures. 3D applique roses are truly supernatural, apparently. Yeah, these are really 3D roses. I think it's on that one. And then it's sort of black. It's not. Oh, look at all these shoes. Look. They're fun, aren't they? They'd have to come out. I'm not going to take anything out of this one because I want to do it probably all in one go. But I'm just trying to show you what sort of things that I would choose that would cut. Oh, look at that. It's exactly the colours we need, isn't it? Oh, there we go. We'll take him out. Yellow car. Green orange. Wow. Couldn't wish for anything better, could you? For the pages we're after. They're going on there. Lovely. Well, I've got a page in the High Life that they're wearing a leopard print clothing, and I think she's going to go on there. And look at that, it's a blue telephone box. You don't see many of them. They used to be red in London, but there, it's a blue one. That's interesting outfit. Got a bit of orange in it. Oh my goodness, look at that. I love the dress. I hate the colour. Absolutely hate it. It's horrible. But I love the dress. But it looked great on a green page, wouldn't it? All this gold. Let's pull the gold out. My gold page. Oops. And I think I'll have to pull out that dress, to be honest, in case I can't find it again. That dress is amazing. I love it. I love the dress. Lots of black. That's an unusual outfit, isn't it? I think you can see her bosoms through that. Very strange. That's pink. I thought it was orange, but it's not. It's obviously pink. That's yellow. The thing is, you could always chop off the bottom if you don't want all of that. But there's lots of yellow, and you can just sort of chop it there, and so you take off a lot of this trousers. You can chop it where the tails are. She's got yellow socks on as well though. That one, yeah, it's got a bit too much on there. I don't know, you could probably cut her out maybe. It's the same girl, she's just got a different yellow one. Oh my god, look at that. That is, oh, I've got to have that one out. That's crazy. That'd go in my High Life, that one. That's a crazy outfit, isn't it? Sorry, am I giving you glare? That side's not much, but that is One freaky hat. That is a freaky hat, that one. It's huge. Wow. What would we call that? Lilac? Lavender? Yeah. Let's pull that out then. That's a bit funky. That's a shame because that's sort of tealy on that side. There we are. Wow, look at that. Be great on a red page, that would, wouldn't it? Don't know whether it would get there. It might go in my high life, that one. See, that's predominantly blue behind. She's got blue lips on as well. Lipstick. It's nearly at the back now. It's all kind of about the people who work there quite often at the back. And this sort of stuff. Wow. She's a bit pink, isn't she? Right, shall we pull her out? I like her face makeup there. Bit interesting. Oh wow. Oh, I like that. That one could be a dilemma. There's not much on there. Not sure about that one. Oh, these are good fun. We'll pull these out and we'll see where they go. She's got really full on pink lipstick, eyeshadow. Oh damn. So what you could do with that one, you could cut her eyes out because she's got bright red lips. I love her nails. And you could sort of split her up. You don't necessarily need to keep her in one full page. You can cut her into pieces. Same with these, you know, you can cut the fingers off and just have the eyes bit. She's got brown eyeshadow on, she has. Same with her really. Just cut her eyes off. Her hair's quite good though. I quite like her hair. Oh wow. Shame that goes over the page. But I would consider that. It's a bright pink, isn't it? She's got weird eyebrows. Ooh, look at the boots. Love that. Some interesting colours on that page. We'll take that out. I mean, obviously you can cut the table out. That would come out quite cleanly. The glasses you could cut out individually. You wouldn't have much of the green rug behind. But it's quite a mixture of colours on there that you could pick out bits. The jug's nice. But they don't all have to go in the same glue book. They can go into different glue books. Small images, I do tend to cut them out in little little sessions, and I've got a little box that I keep inside another box that's got slightly bigger cut out pieces, but they're not necessarily just fussy cut. They can be squares. So I do have some ready to go, but quite often I will cut out what I want for whatever page or whatever I'm doing, and kind of I do it in sections. I don't like pre-cutting lots of pages, partly because I just can't sit there and do it. So yeah, we've got a few. I didn't want to do a major harvest, but I just wanted to show you how I would look at something, like, you know, we're going through colours like that one. I mean, the trousers I think are quite ugly, but offset with the yellow, they look, you know, better. But again, her dress, I love the dress, I love the style. Colour's horrendous, but it's fine for a green page, and I had to pull it out because I really liked the dress, and the fabric's lovely too. Lots of gold, and going on the gold page and little bits. So yeah, we got a few bits of colour, and they would all go. Love that. Yeah, so that's how I would kind of look at images in a magazine to go into, you know, some of my glue books. And you can do it in different ways. You can go, right, I'm going to go in this magazine and I'm going to harvest purely for the colour glue book. Then you could go through it again and harvest purely for things that would be in the collective. You know, this is how you could do it. And that's keeping it broken down. You don't have to take everything out in one go, so you don't end up with lots of bits of paper like I do. And just generally just take out what you need, rather than end up with loads and loads and loads of pages, and you get overwhelmed by the amount you've got, and then you've got to store them, and how do you store them? Where if you just take out what you want for each time you want to do a session, cut them out and put them in. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to leave you with that colourful car page. Oh, let's put that image on the front. That's quite nice and colourful, isn't it? And I will be back with another what is a glue book. So I hope you enjoyed that and you got something from it. Sometimes I do ramble a little bit in the middle. So please don't forget to come back and see I think the next one might be the final part. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but I will try and show you how to prepare a magazine for a glue book. And I also want to make my new glue book that's similar to my Christmas one, and I'm intending to do them both for you as a how to make them. And I would love you if you could like my video. It does help me on YouTube to be, you know, YouTube then shows the videos when they get more likes on them and they get comments on them. It just means that they show them in the feeds for other people to see, and so that really helps me being seen on YouTube basically. So that would be great if you would like, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one. So keep well, stay safe, and bye for now.